is that Jack Taylor scored an absolute beauty. We know he's got it in his locker. We'd seen his highlights reel when he came to Ipswich. He talked about being someone who likes to get goals, who likes to get spectacular ones as well. And that certainly was that one thing in his mind when Connor Chaplin rolled the ball out to him inside left, took one touch back inside to set himself, and then just wellied it with bend, with dip. There's a lovely shot of him kind of hovering in midair after he's kind of struck the ball. Unstoppable, hell of a strike. And that was probably the biggest moment in this game, really, because if the time had ticked on, if Swansea had been able to kind of take the sting out of things, they're a team that were undefeated in their last 4 away games. They're very organised, they're very hard-working. That could have been a bit of frustration could have crept into the atmosphere a little bit, but instead that goal kind of changed the entire mood.
Yeah, it did, AJ. And that's when you'll see, fans from the terraces say shoot. But although I don't think I heard any shoot chants there, because I think you just didn't think he was going to shoot from that distance. But as Stu said, he's got that in his locker. Yeah, what a strike, my friend.
Yeah, I think you could always... I'd never rule out Jack Taylor shooting from that distance because he has it in his locker. He likes doing it. It's a big part of his game. I think it was just the way that the game was set up that we didn't really expect it. With the way that Chaplin ran in, it was a slightly strange move where he set it back for him. And the way that he did that made you think, especially with the way that Tam were playing, it's quite a kind of a slow, methodical, wait for the spaces to open up, try and bring players out of position. It wasn't maybe like the let's go and tear this team to shreds. They had to be quite patient, and I think that was because they were 1-0 down, and because Swansea's setup was, I wouldn't go as far as kind of like proper low block territory, but it was also a case where when they were out of possession, they did need to push numbers back, and so it wasn't a case of going through and tearing them to pieces. This was one where they were looking like they wanted to be patient. Jack Taylor, probably not a patient man by the looks of it. What a strike. Maybe, I don't think it's quite as on the level of the Wolves goal, but he has it in his locker. He clearly likes Portman Road. I think that's his first league start at Portman Road, is what Stu said. So really wonderful moment for him, and yeah, really what Town needed to get back into this game.